Hello, and welcome to FCS 351, The Developing Child. My name is Meredith Crossan, and I will be your instructor for this course for this semester. First, I want to thank you for bearing with me through all this Canvas craziness, and I just wanted to post a quick video to walk you through this course online, and here we go. So the first thing you need to do is log on to Canvas and find your class on the dashboard. It's this nice little pink color, and then you need to click on it. So I have a little message for you right here. Everything that we will be doing is going to be located under modules. When we do have a test, it will be located under quizzes, but there's nothing there right now. So right for now, everything is under modules. So click on modules. The first thing that you're going to see is the syllabus. I did misspell syllabus. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to fix that. All right. So with Canvas, what you need to do is you will have to click on the link and it will download it. And then you can open it up. The only things that I want to point out right now on the syllabus are my information right here. I'm located at 308D in the TMB, and my phone number and my email. I know some of you are not close to JSU, but there is my phone number, there is my email. If you happen to be close to JSU, I would love for you to swing by so I can meet you. If you feel that you qualify under the 504 Disability Act, please let me know. Okay. We do have 4 tests in this course. There's our course outline. And then for the lab portion, you will attend a daycare or a child care facility for observation. And then you will also write a case study. And then you will teach a learning activity, which is so much fun. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. This course is made up of a total of 850 points, and these points come from your lab attendance, your participation at the Child Care Center, your performance evaluation, which is done by your cooperating teacher, completion of your 4 exams, 4 journals at 25 points apiece, the case study you will be writing, 2 forms that you will be submitting to me, we'll talk about those, and then your lesson plan and your teaching activity for your children. There's my information again, and then some additional information that you can read through. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. The next thing I would like to look at is the schedule. Once again, just click the link and it will download, and then you need to open it. All right, anytime you see something bolded, that means it is due and you need to upload it in Canvas. I kind of wanted to bold it to bring to your attention and make you aware, like, hey, something is due. I need to turn something in. How this class runs is, since our first day of class was on a Wednesday, that is when our new week will start. So you'll have something given to you on Wednesday, and then it won't be due until the next Tuesday. Okay, so this week we started on January 8th, and all we're doing is just kind of getting familiar with the class. There are 2 forms that I would like for you to fill out and return to me by the next Tuesday, which is January 14th. Then the second week of class will start on January 15th. All that you will be doing that second week of class is reading through Chapter 1, which will be due January 21st. Then that third week of class will begin on January 22nd, which I would like for you to read through Chapter 2, and then Journal 1 would be due in Canvas. So you see how it kind of works. Your first exam, which will be online, will be February 5th. The exam will open up at 8 a.m. Alabama time, and then it will close at 11:59 p.m. So you'll have all day to take it. I don't mind when you take it, but once you do take it, there is a time limit set on it for 3 hours. So you have 3 hours to take the exam. But we'll talk about that later, closer to February 5th, okay? All right. Let's move on. All right, the next thing that is coming up is your textbook. I highly recommend that you purchase or you rent the textbook. It does not matter to me. This is what it looks like. So either purchase or rent is good. Once again, this is my information just all in one spot for you. Email, phone, where I'm located. So please email, call, or come by anytime you need anything. Here are some pre-class instructions to get you started, just welcoming you again. The biggest thing is definitely purchase or rent a textbook. And the next biggest thing is that you're responsible for finding a daycare or a preschool to attend to do these observation hours. You need to try to get at least 24 hours. That would be going to the lab or preschool for 12 weeks and going 2 hours each week, okay? You can go to a church daycare, you can go to a pre-K, you can go to a Head Start. Anything like that is fine. Where we don't want you to go is to a school, okay? Sometimes pre-Ks are inside of a school building. We don't want you to go there. We also don't want you to go to a home daycare like Miss Susie's home daycare. We know Miss Susie is wonderful and she takes great care of her babies, but we want you to go somewhere that is kind of has a DHR license and is reputable. That's where we would prefer you to go. If you have any questions, please email me or call me or come by, and I can answer those for you or help you find a place if you're just not sure, okay? This is just going to list out what is coming, and is also listed out in the modules. So we're just going to go ahead and go through that quickly. All right. The next thing is going to be the consent form. This is what I need back from you by next Tuesday, by January 14th. Anytime you see, and there are 2 listed, and this is why. This first one is where you will click on it and you will open it up, download it, and print it for yourself. Anytime you see this right here, and you may already know this, but for those of you who do not, anytime you see this with a pencil icon, and even as I'm hovering over it, it's saying assignment. When you see the pencil icon, that means that is where you will submit it. That's where you will upload and submit the assignment. I'm not in a student view right now, so I can't do that. I will come back later and do a video and show you how to submit something, just in case you're not sure or you just need to be reminded how to do that, okay? So this is the consent form. All the consent forms states is that if you were to, step on a Lego or something, or maybe one of our sweet babies wipes glitter all over your brand new shirt, you are not going to get upset with us. If they happen to throw up on you, you are not going to get mad at us. If you happen to catch a cold from one of them, you're not going to be mad at us. It also says that you understand that you have to participate in 24 hours of lab, and that's all that this is stating, okay? All right, let's move on. The next form is the observation form. You need to take that with you to the daycare. Once again, there's the pencil icon, so you know that you need to submit that form here. And just like the consent form, you'll open it, download it, print it out, fill it out, and then submit it. This is a letter to the daycare. Sometimes it helps to have this to go along to explain what you're doing. My contact information is in there. If they have any questions and they're like, I'm not really sure what this is about, that letter helps explain what's going on. These 2 things right here are just kind of extra freebies that you can read at your leisure, because I know you have so much free time, about like what am I going to be doing in the classroom. This is super important. This is your lab sign-in sheet. Notice the pencil icon. When you have completed your lab sign-in sheet, this is where you will submit it. So this is what the lab sign-in sheet looks like. You will fill this out every time you go to lab. You'll put the date, list what you did. Did you help with circle time, math stations, snack time, breakfast, outside? What did you help with? The teacher will sign off. You will put how many hours, and then at the end, total and sign. And then you will submit this back to me at the end. Super important. Okay, scrolling on. These are your journal assignments. The journals are not long. The directions or instructions are under each one. Notice these are pencil icons, so you will find the directions and also submit them underneath the same tab. I'm not looking for any formal writing. Just put what happened during the time you were there. You know, today was my first day. The kids were a little shy around me. They didn't really want to talk to me. But one little girl actually ran up to me and gave me a big hug and said, "Hey, what's your name?" So just very narrative. What happened that day? Okay. This is the teaching activity. This is one activity that you will be doing with your kiddos. It is so much fun. A little bit later in the semester, I will come back on with a video and I will have different examples to show you what to do. And then I'll actually demonstrate a teaching activity for you just to give you an idea. There's a planning form example, and then this is where you will submit your planning form. It's got the pencil icon. This is a teaching activity report example of how you'll actually type your report up. This is the rubric, so you know how you'll be graded. And then this is where you'll actually submit your actual report. But like I said, I will come back on and walk you through this, show you exactly how to do it, and then show you some examples. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel lost. It will be fine and it will be fun, okay? All right, case study. You will be writing a case study. What you will do is you will choose one kiddo from your class to write a case study on. If you've never written a case study before, don't worry. I'm here and I can help you. I have listed the case study instructions. It's really an outline for you to go by. You can take that outline in with you, probably not at first because you won't know the children very well. It's kind of once you get into knowing them, probably maybe by the 4th week or the 5th week that you go in there, you might have chosen a child by then. Then you can take that outline in there and start kind of filling some stuff out about their behavior, their physical development, their emotional, their social, their cognitive development. And we're going to be talking about this and learning about this all semester. So you're going to be fine. This is a checklist that kind of helps you keep everything in order. Like, have I picked a child? Did I give the parent the permission slip? Do I have a cover sheet? Did I proofread my paper? So the checklist just kind of helps keep everything in order. This is the permission slip that you will need to get the parent to sign and let them know, hey, I'm writing about your kid. I'm not diagnosing them. Nothing's wrong with them. And it's got my information on there too if there's any question or anything like that. The rubric shows how you'll be graded. And I've given you an example of a paper that made an A. So you can look at that. And then this is where you'll submit your case study. But later on in the semester, I will come back on and we will talk about the case study, go more in depth about it. So like I said, if you've never written one, don't panic. Okay, this last thing is the performance evaluation. You need to print this out and give it to your cooperating teacher. You're probably not at first, but they may want it. It's up to them. What they will do is they will fill this out and they will either mail it to me or they can email it to me. I think it's by April 7th or 8th. I'd have to look at the schedule, but I need it back by then. And this is a part of your grade. They're just grading how well you interacted with children, how you supervised them, how well you did in the classroom with the kiddos, okay? So that is a very quick explanation, and I know this looks like a lot. It kind of is a lot. But if you have any questions, please email me, please call me, and I will be on every week with announcements or videos just walking you through this class. I hope you have a great afternoon, and I will see you soon. Bye.